Have you ever been online and seen a trader with a fancy ass car, a stack of cash, claiming that they'll make you a millionaire overnight? If you're a trader or looking to get into trading, chances are you probably have, and chances are that person is probably presenting a scam. My name is Eric. I've been trading prop firms now for 3 years. Through my journey, unfortunately, I fell victim to one of these fake gurus or fake mentors. Now, fortunately, I didn't spend a shit ton of money following some of these fake gurus that I'm speaking of, but I did lose a shit ton of time, and I did end up losing money too, paying for discords and things of that sort. So I wanted to make a quick video here, kind of a fun video, but also a very serious video to present to you 10 red flags to avoid when looking or trying to join a guru or a trading mentor. If this all sounds interesting to you, then let's go ahead and hop into the video. Red flag number 1. This mentor or guru tells you that trading is easy or simple, that anybody could do it. Trading is hard as fuck. Let's just be real. It's the hardest thing that I've ever done in my entire life. Anybody selling you that type of dream and not telling you the truth is probably a fake ass guru. Trading involves risk. Also, there's just a low percentage of traders that can actually become profitable. In a way, you kind of got to be delusional to even make it in the trading game. Now, I'm not saying it's nearly impossible, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. I am slightly profitable as a trader, but it's taken me a long time and I'm still not even where I want to be. It's one of these things where you could start a business and 99% of businesses fail as well, right? So you do have to just be delusional and just keep working towards it, but just know that the road is not easy. So if you got any type of mentor or any type of person out there, YouTuber, influencer, telling you that this shit is easy, then run away as fast as you can. Red flag number 2, lack of experience. Now, this might be a hot take, might be a little bit controversial. One of my first mentors was actually only 19 years old. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that being somebody in their teen years can't be super successful at trading or even be able to teach you anything, but I think the likelihood is pretty low. And again, this might be a controversial take and I don't really give a shit. My first mentor, and this is my own dumbass fault, I followed. Luckily, again, I didn't pay a lot of money, but I wasted a lot of time following this person. He was only 19 years old and he claimed that he's been trading for 5 years. So that would make him like what, 13, 14 years old? Like how the hell is he trading at 13, 14 years old? Like that is just crazy. So right there, that's just a red flag. You're getting lies, and you know this game takes a long time. So not saying again, I don't want to be ageist or anything like that, but just again, like be aware of that. Don't let one of these little teenagers that are driving a fancy car, don't let that shit fool you. I would look for somebody that has a lot of experience. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean age, but a lot of times age and experience go hand in hand. Let's just be real. So if you're looking for a mentor, make sure that they're absolutely experienced. Red flag number 3. They have a flashy lifestyle. So kind of what I was alluding to earlier, if they drive a really exotic, fancy car, they're always flashing money, they're always flashing $50,000 watches, you definitely want to look out for that. That's definitely a red flag. A lot of times these guys are not even making their money off of trading. They're making their money off of marketing and sales. They're making their money off of sponsorships, off of mentorships, coaching, affiliates a lot of times. And I'm not saying that you can't do those things, especially if you're a good trader, but I think that people have a duty, especially in this industry, to be transparent. And there's so many just snakes out there that, again, they're not in the business of trading, they are in the business of marketing and sales. Red flag number 4 is a big one, and that is no proof of payouts. Now, this is mainly tailored to prop firm traders, these red flags, because we are in the prop firm space and it just has such a low barrier of entry for people to get in, right? You don't need a lot of capital to start trading. A lot of times you only need $15 to start an eval. With prop firms and with these fake ass gurus and everything, if they're not showing their actual payouts, which is what my old mentor did, he would never show his payouts. He would show his daily P&L, but I didn't know if he was trading just evals or what, or if he might have had some PAs, but I don't know when he blew PAs, when he didn't blow PAs. I didn't know how much his expenses were and how much he was paying, a month. I had no idea what he was making. And to me, that's very important. If you're selling a dream, you're selling a trading strategy, you're selling a course or some mentorship, then you need to be showing your actual payouts. Red flag number 5, high pressure sales tactics, kind of goes into some of the other ones I was telling you earlier. If they are constantly pushing a course or mentorship and they have a whole site and it's just laid out, and again, they don't have any proof of anything, any payouts or anything like that, and they have some of the other red flags, this would be a major reason to avoid this person and do not fall into the trap. I'm not totally against mentorships or even coaching sometimes. Again, I just think that it has to be coming from somebody that has proof of concept. And I'm definitely not against affiliate codes, because doing affiliate codes, and I will someday on this channel whenever I get a little bit bigger or whatever, doing affiliate codes, if we're all just going with the prop firm and I'm putting out content and it doesn't cost you anything extra and it helps me out, I don't see anything wrong with selling affiliate codes. But if they are constantly pushing some type of mentorship that costs hundreds and hundreds or even thousands and thousands of dollars, then you really need to be aware of that and you probably should run away. Red flag number 6, overpriced courses or mentorships. This leads right into what I was just saying. If a course costs hundreds and hundreds of dollars or thousands and thousands of dollars, and they got some of these other red flags that I've mentioned earlier, then just run away as fast as you can. The other thing to be aware of with these mentorships, a lot of times they will offer you a free course to start off. They always do a free course. Everybody join. There's limited spots. Sign up now. You're not gonna get a spot. I don't want to take in too many people. That's how they always started off. You sign up for free, and then to go ahead and continue the mentorship or get the real strategy or whatever it might be, you then have to go ahead and pay for it. And they always will say there's a limited amount of spots because I can't take in too many people, and I want to give my students the most I can possibly give them and the quality time and blah 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 blah. Run away as fast as you can. Again, I'm not saying this for everybody, but the majority of these people are a scam. Red flag number 7. They're focused more on the selling aspect and their Discord aspect than the actual trading. A lot of times, and I hate to keep picking on my old mentor, but it is what it is, right? A lot of times what will happen is they might have a strategy that might only work for like the first 30 minutes or an hour at the open. So they're on for a very, very limited time. And then they don't engage with the community the rest of the day. But then they'll come on there and tell you that they have a course or to use my affiliate code, or I have a mentorship with this limited amount of spots, and they're quick to do that, but they're not there to actually help you for free, or if you're just a Discord member or whatever, they're more focused on getting you on those bigger ticket items. Number 8, lack of transparency. Now, of course, lack of transparency definitely applies to the payouts like I was talking about earlier, but it applies to so much more. And if you're posting yourself on social media, you have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to be transparent and to be real, because this isn't really something to fuck around with, right? Even though we're doing prop firms and it can cost, little to nothing to get in, that shit can build up. That could put somebody in a financial burden. Trust me, I know. It could put you in a really, really dark place. So if you're lying to people and selling a dream and being fake, it's just not ethically and morally right, in my opinion. Just be real. Just be transparent. If you've only been trading for a year, say you've only been trading for a year. If you suck at trading, you're trying to improve and you're just documenting your journey like I am, then just say that. Be real with people. You have a responsibility to do that. Red flag number 9, copy and paste testimonials. So this is, again, I gotta go back to my old mentor. It is what it is. But I was in this Discord. I had some payouts. There was other traders in there that also had a lot of payouts. And he had even a rank system of who had the most payouts and everything. And there was even a trader in there that I think now, because I still have friends that are part of that Discord, and so they kind of see what's going on, that has over $500,000 worth of payouts. this person never showed up in the Discord rarely. They weren't following this mentor. They weren't following his strategies. They weren't doing any of that. They were just in there to basically post their profits. I don't know why, but to show their profits. And basically my mentor at the time would take those profits and basically claim that he was the reason why they were able to get so many payouts, which of course is complete bullshit. He even did it with me. He took my payouts, took other people's payouts, shows that leaderboard, and I wasn't even following his strategy and shit anymore. He would use that, post that on his site with his $5,000 mentorship and act like he's the one and the reason why we got those payouts, when it's not even true. Red flag number 10, vague or too good to be true strategies. This is a huge one, okay? I hate to keep bringing back my old mentor, but his strategies to me are bullshit. Now, a lot of people are against like ICT. I'm absolutely not. I'm not. I like any strategy that is a way of you learning how to read price action and learning how to read price structure, because those are the two things that I believe it takes to become a good strategy. There's so many different just terminologies and so many different strategies out there that are really good. But if you notice, all of those are around actually reading price action and price structure. So if you have a mentor like my old one does, that just has a strategy that is too good to be true, meaning that you just enter at this time or on this type of break. A lot of times like this might be like an opening range break type of trade where you would just put a limit order and then wait for it to hit and then hope that it goes to your TP just randomly. And then a lot of times they'll say it's based on back testing, it's based on back testing. But the market is constantly changing. You got to be able to adapt. You got to be able to read price action, and you got to be able to read price structure. Right? You need a strategy that allows you to adapt to different conditions. You can't just be entering blind into trades with no confirmations and things of that sort. To me, that is just gambling. Now, it might work for a certain amount of time, but the other thing that these mentors will typically do is they will strategy hop. They will change their strategy constantly. So if you're seeing this from anybody out there on YouTube or social media or whatever, it's a too good to be true strategy, then run the F away. I don't know why I decided not to cuss right there. I've been cussing through the whole video. With everything being said, this was a fun video for me to make. I haven't made a video like this yet. And I want to hear from you guys down in the comments below about any fake mentors or fake gurus that you've experienced. So make sure that you like and subscribe. And if you want more of this content, let me know. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.